This is Engadget. Here's what's happening in the world of technology.
It's Thursday, May 11th. You won't have to install Android apps on your Chromebook when you need them in a pinch. After a preview at CES last year, Google has enabled app streaming through Phone Hub in Chrome OS Beta. You can quickly check your messages or track the status of a food order without having to sign in again. Once Phone Hub is enabled, you can stream apps by either clicking a messaging app notification or browsing the Hub's Recent Apps section after you've opened a given app on your phone. Google doesn't describe certain app types as off-limits, although it's safe to say that you won't want to play action games this way. The feature works with select phones running Android 13 or newer. The Chromebook and handset need to be on the same Wi-Fi network and physically close by, although you can use the phone as a hotspot through instant tethering if necessary. Google is ultimately mirroring the remote Android app access you've had in Windows for years. However, the functionality might be more useful on Chromebooks. While app streaming won't replace native apps, it can save precious storage space and spare you from having to jump between devices just to complete certain tasks. This approach is also more manufacturer-independent, where Microsoft's approach is restricted to Samsung and Honor phones. And AI-generated music has been in the spotlight lately, between a track that seemingly featured vocals from Drake and The Weeknd gaining traction to Spotify reportedly removing thousands of songs over concerns that people were using them to game the system. Now, Google is wading further into that space as the company is opening up access to its text-to-music AI, which is called Music-LM. Google detailed the system back in January when it published research on Music-LM. At the time, the company said it didn't have any plans to offer the public access to Music-LM due to ethical concerns related to copyrighted material, some of which the AI copied directly into the songs it generated. The generative AI landscape has shifted dramatically this year, however, and now Google feels comfortable enough to let the public try Music-LM. We've been working with musicians like Dan Deacon and hosting workshops to see how this technology can empower the creative process, both Google Research and Google Labs product managers wrote in a blog post. As TechCrunch points out, the current public version of Music-LM doesn't allow users to generate music with specific artists or vocals. That could help Google to avoid copyright issues and stop users from generating fake unreleased songs from popular artists and selling them for thousands of dollars. You can now sign up to try Music-LM through AI Test Kitchen on the web, Android, and iOS. Google suggests that you can try prompts based on mood, genre, and instruments such as soulful jazz for a dinner party or two nylon string guitars playing in flamenco style. The experimental AI will generate 2 tracks, and you can identify your favorite by selecting a trophy icon. Google says doing so will help it improve the model.
If you want to catch the latest tech news as it's happening, check out Engadget.com or tune in again every weekday.
SpokenLayer.